Today I'm going to show you how I plan and schedule my social media content to be consistent, posting daily on 3 platforms, and I'll show you the tool that I'm using as well. What I realized is that I do not need to be reinventing the wheel all of the time. So in October, I took a day and I made graphics and planned out captions and scheduled out 30 days of posts. And then in November, I took those same posts and I tweaked them and changed them and played off of them, so it wasn't starting from scratch. And now I'm preparing to schedule out December's. So again, I'm just tweaking a few things, but the same ideas, because I'm promoting the same things, so I'm just narrowing in on what is working the best and doing more of that. One of the things I wanted to change is I want it to be less noisy on my Instagram, which is the primary account that I focus on. I repost all the same stuff on LinkedIn, but I just really love Instagram. Right now, it looks kind of messy because there's just a lot of different colors and fonts and just stuff going on. So I'm going to clean it up a little bit, get more white space, and schedule it all out. And then I can post spontaneously when I feel like it without it being like an obligation, like, oh my god, I gotta get a post out for today. And I can delete and change as things change. If I no longer am gonna promote something or a date changes or something, I can go into my scheduler, which I will show you in a moment, and I can swap things out, I can delete, I can change, but I have that foundation of posts ready to go, scheduled to go out every day, and it has been great. So now I'm just going to make those tweaks real fast to make them look how This is my personal favorite of the scheduling tools. There are so many of them out there. Hootsuite has been around for ages. Buffer, real classic. Metricool is getting very popular. I think Tailwind is trying to expand beyond just Pinterest. So lots of options. I ended up using PlannThat because I did a free challenge where this was the one she recommended. And I realized it's a really good cost and they have tons of resources as part of it, and so I just have really fallen in love with it. This is the home. They've just added some new features like a to-do list, and they now have, like, if you need a Linktree link, you can make one in here. So I have my Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Pinterest connected. I basically spend most of my time in the Create tab here. I like to start with Instagram because that happens to be my favorite platform, so I build out Instagram and then I recreate it for the others, some of the others. There's a strategy tab here, so over here I have my stuff filled in, but you'll see there's some blank places where you can pick the style of content prompts that you would like, and then it fills them in with ideas, and we've got places to put notes, and it does not auto post reels, but you can store them here. So this is a great way to add them from your desktop and then post them from your phone. So if you want to create the reel on a desktop video editor and get it over to your phone, this is how I do it. I just load it up into my reels. I say when I want it to post, and then my phone sends me a notification and I post it from my phone, because it shares between the desktop app and the phone app. And yeah, so there's strategy and inspiration on those as well. But I usually ignore all of that and do my own thing, because that's how I am. But I do appreciate it, and I appreciate that they send a monthly email that has a content calendar plan and ideas and prompts. You can also store your hashtag sets. They've got suggestions. You can search. And I have created all of my different sets, and I'm going to add that one because that's all I'm going to clear out this stuff to redo because I had started scheduling into December, but I want to change a little bit about what I'm doing. You can automatically share it to both at the same time, or you can recreate it for the Facebook. Then you can have it as notifications. It calculates best times to post, so I'll take advantage of that. You can manually tell it which strategy you're using so that you can look back at it and know that you had a good balance of stuff if you want to. You add the hashtags right in here from your hashtag banks. You can do it as a first comment, which I really like. And then there's some pre-written captions that you can work off of, which I've never used before, but I might try. It's pretty cool. Okay, here's one that I want to post soon. And if you want to do a carousel, you just add here and it posts. Yeah. One of my best times to post. It's a Thursday. 9 a.m. Alright, I'll take it. You may as well do it to both places there. And then once I schedule it, so now I'm going to click into this 3 dots and I'm going to recreate it for LinkedIn. And I really have not been doing anything with the TikTok and the Pinterest. I'll put that in. So it comes over here not scheduled yet so that I can make some updates to it if I want to, and then take a look at what it will look like on the mobile feed. This doesn't have ideal times. Do it in the morning. And then once I get a bunch of them scheduled out, I like to go over to this calendar view to make sure that I have a balance, that I've scheduled them correctly. So we see these 3 copies of the same post. I'm going to remove this one because I'm redoing all of my Instagrams. So you can drag and drop these around here, and that way if there is a gap, like if I accidentally did 2 on LinkedIn on this day and none on this day, I can just drag it right over. Really easy to see at a glance what's going on. Then of course my method is not to reinvent the wheel and redo posts, so you can also just recreate your posts on Instagram and then set them up to post again a month, 2 months later. Oh, the stats! You can also see your stats. You can reply to comments directly in here. So I can see that this one got 1% engagement rate. I don't think I've ever cracked more than 1% yet. We're getting there. Look at that, 2%. This one was fun. This was a good fun prompt. And people actually did comment. Oh yeah, results. So look at that. That would be good. That would be nice to see. So we can see what our top posts were, the colors that performed well, the stories that performed well, all kinds of numbers and graphs, which I love.
Check this out. You can get royalty-free images in these different themes. There up at the top is content prompts, social starters, and trending audio, where it is looking at Instagram and Reels for their trending audios. Absolutely amazing. Then there is this daily post idea where they bring all of these things together with one theme, and they put the content that would go with that theme, as well as a social starter and some hashtag ideas. So you really can't run out of content with this app.
Yeah, look at that. $84 a year. I can't beat that. It's phenomenal. Hey, check that out. Link below.
you can sign up and we'll both get a $10 credit. These are the different plans, and like I said, for the solo user, that's pretty unbeatable. There is also a free plan. Now you know how to stay consistent with your social media, but where are you leading people to? If you don't have your foundation set up with a funnel on your website, then you need to click here and learn more about funnels so that you always have somewhere that you are guiding your social media content towards.